A man notices tiny differences between himself and his mirror. He discovers online warnings and realizes reflections are versions of people from a parallel universe. Those reflections have started a coordinated plan to switch places. He fights to stop the swap, confronts his malicious double, and faces a final blurred ending that makes him, and the viewer, doubt who lives on which side of the glass. Chapter 1. The Late Night Glance. I started noticing the small things on a Tuesday night, the kind of details you tell yourself you imagined. I was shaving when I froze. My reflection blinked a fraction late. I laughed, blamed dry eyes, but the pause kept happening. The reflection, my reflection, ever so slightly lagged, tilting its head a degree different when I looked away. It felt like watching a video buffering at the worst possible moment. I lived alone. No pets, no roommates, just me and my apartment full of mirrors. I tried to ignore it. I couldn't. The mirrors were everywhere. The hallway, the bathroom, the bedroom closet. Each one caught me at odd angles, and in every one the thing that looked like me wore a patient, almost interested expression that I didn't feel. Chapter 2. The Forum and the Old Notes. I searched the internet like a man seeking a leaking pipe. Forums, obscure blogs, late-night chat rooms filled with whispers, people reporting mirrors that did things. Some posts read like prank accounts. Others were broken lines of a panic that shouldn't be fake. Someone mentioned parallel sides and swap windows. I kept scrolling until one post linked to an old scanned journal salvaged from an estate sale. The journal had clippings. Reflections are not simply reflections, it read in a shaky hand. The more I read, the more the pieces fit in a way that made my hands shake. People described differences in small gestures, a slow build of independence that ended in a switch. The word coordinated appeared in several accounts. They suggested a plan. Reflections were practicing, learning our patterns, waiting for a chance to step through. Chapter 3. Evidence. I set up cheap cameras aimed at my mirrors. I was half embarrassed, half terrified, but I needed proof. The footage at first was stupid, me shaving, me brushing my teeth. Then I noticed the moments when I wasn't looking. One camera caught a shadow of movement in the glass when I'd stepped into the next room. Another showed the reflection leaning forward when I turned away to grab a towel. In one clip, the face in the mirror smiled in a way I had never seen. It was deliberate. The clips synchronized with others I found online. The pattern emerged like a map. At 3 in the morning, reflections were busiest. They tilted, tested angles, learned to mimic, then to mislead. It stopped feeling like a malfunction and started feeling like preparation. Chapter 4. The Confrontation. I waited until 3. The apartment was thick with silence. I stood in front of the bathroom mirror and spoke aloud like an idiot. What do you want? The face in the glass didn't copy me. It answered in a move. The mouth shaped my words a beat earlier than mine. It pressed its palm to the glass. I pressed mine back. We tested each other for a long time. Small pushes, sudden turns, the reflection perfectly opposite yet intent on proving it could be separate. Then it smiled, and when it did, the room felt colder. It tapped the glass from the inside as if tapping a plan into place. I understood then, it was ready to swap. Chapter 5. The Switch. I tried everything, covering mirrors, turning them to the wall, breaking glass. Nothing stopped the rhythm. The reflections adapted. One night, I woke to find my room shifted, photos reversed, my left-handed mug on the right side of a shelf. I was not the only one anymore. The reflection sat across from me on my own bed, calm, composed, occupying the space I knew as mine. I lunged. We collided into the glass like two actors fighting to swap roles. The world went thin and sharp. For a moment, I saw through to a dim room where my double smiled with hunger. Then there was a pain like being pulled through cold water, and everything went black. Chapter 6. Aftermath. When I came to, I wasn't sure which side I woke up on. My apartment looked right at first, then wrong. The light hit differently. My hands. Were they mine? The reflection in the window across the street smiled back with a familiarity that felt like malice. On the other side of the glass, someone moved with my ease and my history, but the face wore a calm I didn't own. I left the apartment that night and walked until the city swallowed me. I thought I had escaped, but every window and car mirror watched me as if I were the one out of place. In the rear view, another man waved who should have been me. I realized, too late maybe, that swapping wasn't a single theft. It was a coordinated takeover. They had learned us so well we would not be recognized. If you glance in the mirror after watching this, pay attention to the blink. If it is even slightly off, do not turn away. If this video made your skin crawl, please subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, give the video a like, leave a comment, and share the video.